Hello there and welcome back. So basically in the last one we ended up finishing up the rewinding the power, and we basically took the power away from this area right here and brought it back to Edgewater. Anyways, looks like all these people are gathering around the fire up here, and I might be getting an earful when I walk up here, so let's just see what happens when I walk over. So okay, nobody's talking, you're just all...
I know, I'm trying to think.
There we go. Okay, somebody did say something.
Battle. Everybody keeps staring at me. It's not my fault the power's dead.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess just gotta look down on him. Whoops. Okay, that's a deserter. Grace Romero. Stefan Garcia.
Don't see why Thomas can't just get the generator up and running. Something I can help you with?
I'm told one of your numbers gone missing. Oh, is this the guy I was supposed to talk to? Yeah, I think it is.
You mean Zoe? Yeah, we were pretty close. Not like her to go loping off.
Oh, what a wicked scar he's got in his mouth there. Alright, what happened on the day Zoe disappeared? Tell me a little about Zoe. You know, tell me a little bit
Zoe
about
was always obsessed with this serial. Masked Marketeer. A scion of Byzantium turns to banditry and teaches his marauder companions the wisdom of free market economics. Shame she up and vanished when she did. I had a surprise lined up for her.
You can ask her to
You
marry?
sound like some type of corporate fixer asking all these questions.
What was that about surprising Zoe?
The other day I got my hands on a genuine copy of the latest Masked Marketeer. I was gonna surprise Zoe with it, but she was gone the next day.
That sucks. What happened on the day Zoe disappeared?
Zoe and I were gonna watch the serials, as is our custom. She never turned up. I looked around, but she was nowhere to be found.
Was she acting strange before she disappeared?
Can't say I recall Zoe ever acting strange. Well, except for her habit of writing things down on scraps of paper. She called it journaling, but I think it's just plain odd.
Hold on, there was something else.
Hey, I got time.
Well, I mean, of course you got time. There's no more power. Got some more questions about Zoe.
I'll help if I can.
Okay, I guess that was it on that, so...
Keep your wits about you, friend.
Keep your head about you, friend. No, I'm joking, I'm not gonna shoot you. Okay, so...
I don't know how much longer we'll last without power.
Keep your wits about you, friend.
Okay, let's go talk to this lady again.
Marauders can't see us in the dark. Wild canids, on the other hand. I'll tell you what I can.
And you can't tell me anything else, so... let us...
What is it?
ways.
I'll tell you what I can.
What the heck?
What is it?
Can I leave, please? There we go. I'll leave you be. I feel kind of bad for this guy.
Any luck finding one of those manuals?
I should find another one so you can fix that generator, I bet. Okay, cool. Wait, what is this? Oh, power generator. Okay.
That's the thing about growing old. Your eyes start to fail. Elsewise, I would have seen you for the snake that you are, chopped you into pieces and roasted you on a spit. This is all you're doing. Cutting off my power, killing off my garden. Without refrigeration, my food will spoil, and my flock will starve. I want to ask you this in private, away from the eyes of my flock, so they do not see me lose my temper. Tell me, why did you do it?
Reed needs his people back. This isn't personal, Adelaide. I need your power regulator. That's kind of mean, but...
You want my flock wasting their lives in that cannery? Fine. Go and talk to them. Go talk to Grace and Thomas. Look them in the eye and tell them their life here is over, and the only thing left to do is go back to Edgewater. This is now your responsibility. And you tell Reed Thompson that I will never return to Edgewater. I would rather die among my flowers than live under his management.
Wow, you are a terrible leader. A terrible, terrible leader. You don't even have the audacity to face your people and be like, you know what? If y'all guys want to live, you need to go back to Edgewater. You just... Alright, you know, your proudness is going to get you killed, so whatever.
You offering to cross Reed off, huh? This some sort of twisted reparation for what you've done? Or you just looking for a chance to sow some chaos?
Nah, I'm not going to kill Reed.
Kill Reed if you must, or talk him into leaving if you can. He and I are not sharing the same four walls together. Tell Reed that I can make his people healthy again. I can end their plague. Start a new garden right in the cannery. 3 square meals for every man and woman in Edgewater. Tell him how I've made the Vale bloom again. The soil has whispered its secrets to me, and I alone know how to breathe life back into the earth. The secret is human corpses. I've been grinding them up in my fertilizer for years. Marauder, worker, don't matter much to me. The human body is rich with nutrients.
Oh, wow. Interesting. So, okay. So there was 2 sides of the coin, and both sides were definitely a little bit evil. That's kind of crazy.
Edgewater Cemetery's got corpses aplenty. Enough for a generation's worth
Oh
of
my
crops.
gosh. Wow. Alright. Alright, Adelaide, so yeah, you are a little bit wacko. Thank you. I'm gonna take that. Yeah, I'm glad I chose Reed, because he's not trying to kill everybody. And he doesn't just, he's not like proud and, you know, get other people killed because, wow, Adelaide, I'm glad I chose Reed. You are not a good person. Not a good person at all. I know I might have, in your eyes, kind of screwed you, but still, you're willing to let all these people die. You are. I cannot live for that. So let's talk.
What happened? Sprat fell into a transformer again?
I don't know how... One of us want to go see what happened?
I don't know how much longer we'll last.
Food's bound to
without
spoil
power.
at this rate.
I'm not in the lightest of humors right now. The matter's been weighing on me. I'm staying put until I know what's become of Zoe. Don't want that question haunting me all the way back to the cannery.
Okay. I guess the least I can do is go find out what happened to Zoe for you.
You hungry? We got canid ribs, canid flank, canid snout too. Something I can help you with?
Let's see what you're selling,
Nothing.
my friend.
With the power gone, we've got to conserve our supplies.
Ooh, you're not gonna sell me anything. Okay. Okay.
Nothing.
Alright, so let's go find out what happened to Zoe. Since Adelaide is not going to be a good leader of these people. I mean, I had the feeling she wasn't going to go back, but I didn't think she was going to be that, you know, like, oh, well, I'm not going to look my people in the eyes and tell them that, you know. Yeah. She is depressed and going in downward spiral, and she just doesn't care who she takes with her. And that's not cool, man. That is not cool. Okay, let's see. Few kindred spirits. Grace and Mira, one of the deserters. Okay, that's about Zoe. So, search Zoe's home for clues. We're gonna do that for real quick. Where is her? I guess it's in here. I guess. Ah, see. Oh, please tell me I can go in there. Okay. And dadgummit. Alrighty. Let's see. You gotta break some stuff down. I guess for now... Oh, it's a tough one. You know, we'll just break this down. I don't think I need it that bad. Okay. That's the light machine gun, which I believe I have one equipped, so we will go ahead and break you down. And there we go. I can sprint again, yay! Okay, yep, I can still get here. But yeah, the whole like using human corpses thing, I mean, it kind of is what it is, but at the same time, she's willing to just dig up graves and use those, and it's like, yeah, I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do to make it by, I guess, but at the same time, it's like, man, you really don't care about the people around you, and that just doesn't seem like you care about the people around you.
Okay, going quiet.
So how about you take your son up and put him in there and use him as your little fertilizer. Oop, what was that? Okay. Bypass shot. Cool. Steal this. Where is her place? Oh, it's outside, okay. I got to leave and come back. I'll take it. Okay, there we go. That's her place over here. And their little journal, I guess. Alrighty, Zoe's journal, page 12. So that's it then. No more Edgewater for me. No more cannery. No more jumpsuits and gloves. Yes, ma'ams. Yes, ma'ams. And would you like another's? I don't know why I'm writing this down for posterity's sake, because I've always hated the cannery, and I don't think I'll ever have to look back to this journal many years. Wait, I don't think I'll ever have to look back to this journal many years hence and tell myself, oh wow, I did hate the veil once, didn't I? Just because I got sick, everybody gets sick. Well, okay, I got sick and I grabbed a little too much Adrena time. Is that really a crime? I gotta treat myself when I'm sick. Gotta treat myself when I'm sick, don't I? Whatever happened to personal responsibility and surviving by one's own bootstraps? Oh, but you misappropriate one box of Adrena time and suddenly you're committing larceny. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Oh, another one, okay. So this one's page 22. Well, today's the day, Zoe. Today is the day you take your destiny into your own hands. I've been listening to Grace talk about the Marauders' threat. Band of wild, free-spirited bandits living in camps out in the hills, warming themselves by the light of barrel fires, proudly mounted the heads of their enemies on spikes as a warning to folk like me. Living a life for comfort and ease, free of any rules. I bet they could take the whole region if they were organized. I've been tucking away some of Adelaide's foods, and I've got some spare cans of salt tuna. It should last me a couple weeks if I ration. Got some Adrena time too. Everybody loves Adrena time, even Marauders, right? I got odds. I got odds these Marauders will let me throw them with them if I dangle a couple syringes of Adrena time before their eyes. This is gonna be great. Look out, Terra 2. Bandit Queen Zoe's origin story has just begun. I'm gonna have a whole gang of Marauders at my beck and call. Maybe I can even score some Rizzos. Oh, wow, okay, so Zoe's trying to get the Marauders to go kill all the people so she could be in charge or whatever. Well, that sounds, yeah. I'm assuming she thought that was going to happen, that she went there and she just got murdered. So, that's, I mean, it would be cool, or it'd be funny if, a little more to it than that, and she didn't just get straight murdered, she just went there and actually, like, you know, she's in charge. She's like, please get me out of here, I don't like these people are freaking crazy. That'd be kind of funny, but I have a feeling it's going to be the other way, where she's just dead corpse. What's up? you just do what you gotta do, right? Yeah, we'll go for it. Yeah, she's happy doggy. Sorry about that. So anyways, like I was saying, it'd be kind of funny if ended up that you end up having to go save Zoe, and she's like, you know, with the Marauders, and like, she's like, God, please get me out of here. I don't want to be here anymore. I don't like these people. They're crazy. But I have a feeling it's going to be the other way, where she's just dead corpse, and I'm going to find her corpse and be like, hey, yeah, definitely don't try to, you know, make peace and work with these people that are, you know, basically have no laws amongst themselves. So, whatever.
Here we go! Nice one! Everyone all right?
And he is dead. Look at that. Okay, cool. Look at this. Got myself a canned meat. Dead corpse. Cool. Heavy ammunition. Oh yeah, I can open that.
That was quick.
Take it all. Hunting rifle. Canned skull fin. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. Well, I annihilated all those guys. That's pretty quick, right? Okay, let's see what we got here. Ooh, hunting rifle. You know what? Let's give that a little try. I have a feeling that has a scope on it, maybe. Okay, so we'll go here. I've already got one of these, so we'll break that down. Ooh, another helmet. That is okay, 5. And just sneak 5. Tech skills 5. Cobbled exosuit. You know what? We'll get rid of this one for now. And see what we got here. Okay. Let's see. Repair all equipment. Whoa, what is this? Hold X to repair all equipment. Okay, cool. Repair all equipment items for 13 weapon parts and 16 armor parts. Oh, okay. Oh, that took me down just a little bit. Let's go get rid of one more thing, I think. Or just do what you do. So she's got this on her, an assault rifle. Tough choice, tough choice. Inventory. There's gonna be something I can break down here. I don't think I'm gonna use this, so I might as well just break it down. Man. I guess I'm gonna break everything down. I'm probably not gonna use that either, so I'll just break that down. And screw it, we'll break that down too. Alright, cool. Should be able to sprint again. Oh, actually, I think I was working over this guy one night. Go over by the tree. Cool. Oh yeah, that does have a friggin' scope on it. That's a lot of people. a lot of sway on this.
Here we go.
Boom. I like this gun. This gun's nice. Where'd they run off to? Okay, nope. They ran off somewhere. Okay, let's go up this hill. See if we get a nice little vantage point on these guys. Primal nest discovered. Did they run inside or something? Like, where'd they go? What the heck? Oh. Oh, okay. I guess they just said screw it. These guys aren't worth it. Ooh, yeah, look at that. Nice headshot. Team candid. There is a lot of moving around here. Okay, I got a skill that gives me less of this crap. Oh, come on. There we go, got it.
Here we go.
Oh, not what I wanted. Oh, you want that.
Everything all right?
Messed up.
I don't know anybody who ever came out this far.
Oh, come on. Okay, so you are no longer needed. Boom. Actually, I already got an assault rifle, so we're going to break you down too. And you know what? I'm probably not going to use you again, so boom, that too. Marauder, necklace, sentry blade. Okay, look at that. Okay. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna break this down.
Gonna find you.
Easy.
Guess I can't drop it, can I? Give me a couple of these. And we are going to kill this guy.
Get them!
Is that Zoe? Yeah, it is.
Wow, you crossed them all off, like some sort of heroic accountant running down a list. Teach me your ways.
You sound confused or possibly unscrewed.
Only thing unscrewed around here is the head of that marauder you took down. Never seen moves like that outside my serial dramas. You, on the other hand, you were a sight to behold. If I had half your skills, I'd be the greatest outlaw the coast has ever seen.
Alright, I need to clarify something for you.
I'm great at clarifying.
Let's see, are you a prisoner here? How are you even alive? Why did you leave camp? There was something else actually. Nope.
No. I insinuated myself into their company, see? And they didn't seem to mind one whit.
Okay, how are you even alive? How'd you pull it off?
I may have bartered them a few boxes of Adrena time, but yeah, I'm sure that's got nothing to do with it.
Alrighty.
I don't know. The vital processes that constitute the miracle of life are mysterious and unknowable. Oh, you mean around these guys? The Marauders wouldn't hurt me. They love me. I'm practically their queen. Yeah, must be my natural charisma.
Interesting.
I got kicked out of Edgewater on account of falling sick with plague and stealing some medicine to treat myself. I'd heard some outlaws set up camp in the botanical labs. I decided to throw in with them, seeing as I always wanted to be an outlaw myself. Instead, what do I find but a bunch of former workers camped out around a greenhouse? I couldn't just go back to the cannery, so I was stuck with them. I've got all the time in Halcyon.
I might need to take care of you. I have a scent to find you.
Why? Adelaide wants me back on garden duty or something? Thanks, but I'm not going anywhere. This is where I belong.
So, intimidate, go back to camp. Persuade 10, you should go back. People are worried.
I doubt that. Nobody in that camp really cared about me.
What about Stefan? Say, what about Stefan? You two were friends.
Yeah, I suppose you're right. Also, he could carry on a conversation, unlike these hooligans. I'll take my stuff and head on back, I suppose. Grace is gonna be glaring knives at me, so I've got that to look forward to.
Okay, cool. Awesome. Tino makes the best gear for you and your friends and family. For your friends and family. Companion perks. Your companion has leveled up and can be granted a new perk. Go to the companions page in your ledger and select the perk button to see the available perks. Nice. Okay, let's see what she has got here. Parvati. Okay. More health. Let's see, threat generated. Increase the amount of threat this companion generates when attacking enemies, making them more likely to attack this companion. So wait, okay, less threat. Okay. Decrease the amount of threat this companion generates when attacking enemies, making them less likely to attack this companion. And this one, increase your engineering skill when Parvati is in the party. Ooh, that sounds worth it. Go ahead and hit that, and we are good. Good to go. Oh, I guess I leveled up too. Nice. Okay, so we will go ahead and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boom. Should be able to do that now, so we can put my points in something else. Okay. Put my points in the guns. Good, got it. Companion abilities. You can command your companions to use your special abilities on the enemy you are targeting. So companion ability 1 and 2. So I guess they each get one ability. That's nice. Or I guess it's the whichever companion you want to use their ability, because I think you'd have 2 at once. Okay, cool, cool. I think hers has to do with her hammer. Okie dokie. Hopefully I can... Okay. I might have to drop some things. Okay, you know what? I don't need this. Or this. And then that's the light machine gun. You know what? I don't need it that bad. And this... Okay, that's good. It's good for right now. I can sprint again. I can sprint freely now. The stuff is gone. Oh, oops. That's not good. That definitely hurt. Okay. Nice. How long am I not going to be able to sprint now? Got it. Okay, cool. Is she on her way back yet? Because she has been a bad, bad girl, and she needs to go back to the camp. Because people are worried about her. Okay. Alright, so we found Zoe. Got her to head back to the camp. Okay. Oh, no. Dadgummit. Okay. Well, I am technically over encumbered. Let's check my map real quick, though. Okay, gotta wait a second. This is kind of a nice touch that when you get, like, you know, blown up, you're like, hey, yeah, you just got seriously hurt, so your guy's probably not in the mood to fast travel with all the stuff he's carrying, so. That's cool, that's cool. There we go. Yeah, screw it, we'll just sprint back. See what kind of trouble I can get into. The good news, though, is I think I'm actually at a point where I can leave this planet now if I really want to. Okay, ooh, what's this? Hopefully there's some... Have I been here? I think I might have been here before. Oh, the infamous loading screen. That's no bueno. Yep, I've definitely been here. Definitely murdered all those guys. Alright, cool. So we will just go ahead and go to the map. Fast travel to the botanicals. So what kind of play style y'all guys like to do whenever y'all are playing this game? Go ahead and leave it down in the comments. Kind of give me some insight. Maybe I'll do a second playthrough. Maybe a different kind of character. Maybe do my second playthrough on the what's it called, on the Xbox. But I definitely do want to try to play through all the way on this Switch version. Hopefully, not too
Home
many
is where the
issues.
heart is. Marauders took that saying a little too literally.
Oh, that's sweet. Alright, so give me my
I'm
money.
not in the lightest of humors right now.
I found Zoe for you.
We didn't always get along, but I'm glad to know she's safe. What happened, anyway?
She joined up with a band of marauders that hadn't heard her. Something about wanting to be an outlaw. I'd rather not get into it.
Zoe joined up with a band of marauders. Zoe. The same Zoe who doesn't know a barrel from a trigger. Well, I've heard stranger things.
Hey,
You pretty
I've heard
much
that's a good
did
show.
my job for me. Least I could do is pay you for your trouble. Let me know if I can do something for you.
Okay. There's nothing left for you here. It's time to go back to Edgewater.
The matter's been weighing on me. Zoe came back, but I couldn't keep her from slipping out in the first place. Who's to say I could keep marauders from slipping in? I don't see us lasting more than a couple of weeks out here. I'm loath to admit it. We're gonna have to make our peace with Thompson and hope he takes us back.
Well,
Listen,
hopefully he does.
we go back to Reed, hat in hand, begging for our old jobs back. Well, Adelaide's not gonna forgive us. She never talked to us again.
Okay, leave Adelaide behind then. Edgewater needs you back. Why not? Don't do anything hasty. I'm going to try and talk to Reed and stepping down. I don't know what I should do.
Edgewater's not just a town to Adelaide. It's a symbol of everything that's wrong with this colony. A big, heartless machine of metal and gears grinding workers down to dust. We're the closest thing Adelaide's got to a family. We go back to Edgewater, she's gonna feel betrayed.
Yeah, leave her behind.
You better be sure about this. We go back to Edgewater without Adelaide, she's never coming back.
I'm sure it's time we went back to Edgewater. Let Adlai stay here.
Yeah, you're right. And I suspect Reed's learned his lesson by now. Might even be willing to talk terms with us. Hey, Thomas, gather up your personals and we'll go talk to Reed together.
This is all happening so fast. Give me a little time to give this place a proper goodbye, yeah? If you find any more of those manuals, I'll be in Edgewater.
If you see Reed, let him know we're coming back.
I definitely will. Good stuff. Let us go talk to Mr. Reed. Make sure everything that can be done can be done. Like that dissenters in our midst, philosophist, look like a monster. That's pretty funny. Like, heaven forbid you ask questions about the mind and the state of the world and the universe. Heaven forbid you look for the truth. You know, philosophy is actually a pretty fun subject. Got some very, very, very fun, interesting, thought-provoking questions to ask. Okay.
Sometimes I wonder what I'm doing.
Okay, Reed, don't make me upset. Hello, Mr. Thompson.
I appreciate what you've done for us.
Adlai won't come back to town, but her followers will.
That's good enough for me. Adelaide and I have a history. Was unlikely she'd ever come back. But hope springs eternal. We are in your debt. I am authorizing you for a discount on all official Spacer's Choice products.
Sweet.
Courtesy of the people of Edgewater.
Well, that's very nice of you, good sir. Thank you very, very much.
By all means.
Huh. You have your workers back. What happens now? Someone named Grace was guarding Adelaide's camp. Do you know the name?
I do. Grace Romero, wasn't it? Brusque, truculent, never seemed to care much for cannery work.
She's wasted on the cannery. You should think about making her a guard.
Protecting a camp from marauders is no small task. I'll see to fitting her out in a guard's uniform.
Okay. You have your workers back.
This whole fiasco is not one I am keen on repeating. I was too hard on my own workers. I pushed them to their breaking point. With more hands at the cannery, I expect productivity will rise. I expect we'll grow. And I expect I can ask corporate to send us some more medicine. We'll survive, one way or another.
Okay. Alright, cool. Awesome. We did! Yay!
Something you need?
Okay. No. Go back. I'm trying to put my gun away. Open sesame. Okay. Vending machine discovered. Cannery worker.
Don't make me report you to Mr. Top.
Don't make me shoot you in the head. Look at that. Sprat. I'm gonna take it all. Okay, so let's go in here. Where is terminal? Yeah. Steel.
Okay, keep him quiet.
Awesome. Okay.
You the new worker? Whatever. Make it quick, Tenderfoot. I'm busy.
I'm guessing you're the foreman. Graveside fees, I'm here to collect.
Shit. Silas still on about that. Here, take the fees. I'd appreciate it if you didn't tell Reed I was late on my payment.
These papers aren't signed in your name.
Because they're not my fees and not my gravesite. Guy I worked with shot himself. I paid the bill. I could do without the sarcasm. Wasn't acting out of the goodness of my heart. Law requires delinquent gravesite fees to be paid by the deceased party's closest living relative, which meant me. Shame, though. Eugene was a good worker. Woke up one morning and put a round through his upper story. Can't imagine why. The kid was doing all right at his desk. We all thought he was an upstanding receptionist. Just between the two of us, I'm pretty shocked his weapon didn't misfire. Spacer's Choice handguns aren't the most reliable.
Interesting. It's an awful thing to say. Must be tough losing family.
Eugene wasn't family.
Oh, okay. That's an awful thing to say. Wait, closest relative?
Yeah, I was the closest living person relative to his body at time of death. I'm the one who found him, you see, so I pay the fines.
Oh, man.
Suicide's a crime. The legal term is irreparable damage to company property. What Eugene did to himself was vandalism.
What are they gonna do? Arrest his corpse? Vandalism, huh? Did you have to clean bits of him off the wall or something?
When one of your workers commits a crime, the entire town pays for it. In other words, Edgewater would have been penalized pretty hard. Whatever Eugene was worth as an asset, we would have had to pay out of pocket to Spacer's Choice.
He was a person, an asset. Would've. You didn't?
Well, excuse you. I'll have you know, Eugene was an asset to us all. May his atoms be commended to the law. All I know is Silas asked me for Eugene's gravesite fees, which means he was approved for burial, which means his papers went through, which means the town's in the clear. I'm just glad to put this whole ugly affair behind me. Eugene can rest his bones in peace, and the rest of us can get on with our own lives.
Okay. That is eye-opening. But still better than Adelaide. What is this? Okay. Ooh, I want that. I want that. Then... Oh yeah, get that too. Nice, nice. Ow. Broke my leg. Okay. Come over here. I think the last guy I gotta talk to is outside of here, I think. Let's see. Small grave matter. Ludwig is one of the 4 people Silas sent she collected from. Station is guard at the landing pad southeast of Edgewater. Yep, so I was right. He was outside of town. So I need to go sell some things. Clear up my inventory. This looks like a majority of this stuff that's taking up inventory space and weighing me down is actually in the... It's not like equipment, it's actually the other stuff, the stuff I put in my little inhaler. Constable.
Sometimes I wonder what I'm doing with myself.
Okay, come in here.
I've never actually been in here. Seemed scary from the outside.
Oh, I know you.
If it ain't the Starship Inspector, here's hoping Edgewater's up to your standards.
It's a good day if you make it back to town in one piece.
Welcome to the Spacer's Choice Constabulary. We are Halcyon's leading brand in frontier justice. The office is writing up promotion. Purchase 3 criminal investigations and the 4th one's free.
Nice. I'm looking for work.
Know how to carry yourself in a fight? I've got bounties out for these 3 marauders. Cross them off and bring me their fingers. Just 1 per marauder, please. I'll dust off the old fingerprint roller.
Oh.
As long as your questions fall within the acceptable...
Okay. Does his name, Phineas Wells, mean anything to you? So who do you work for, Spacer's Choice or Edgewater?
His likeness decorates many a wanted poster. Do you have any relevant information about this individual?
Yeah, that's why I'm asking. Looks like there's a bounty on his head. He kidnapped me, unfroze my body, and shot me into space. Then I landed here.
I am obliged to warn you against forming acquaintanceships, friendships, partnerships, or any felicitous relationship with a wanted criminal.
Okay.
I am also obliged to inform you of our referral program. For every criminal you refer to the authorities, the board will reward you.
Well, you did save my life. 1 second. Sorry, I had to sneeze there for a second. Well, saved my life. I want to know why the board wants him dead.
I'm obliged to remind you that questioning the veracity of the board's orders is a punishable offense. Consider this your last warning.
How long has the board been after Wells? I'm not on Wells' side. I want to know if the bounty is worth the trouble.
Wells has been wanted for as long as the board decides he has been wanted. This decision will be made in accordance with Wells's behavior upon arrest. Unfortunately, the arrest of Mr. Wells falls outside my authority. I enforce the company policy of Spacer's Choice in the region of Emerald Vale. Wells is wanted by the board. If you have information related to the location of Phineas V. Wells, you are required to submit that information to your nearest board authority.
Just one other thing. Alright, so who do I have to talk to? Assume you were my nearest board authority.
Something to report?
No, I'm good. Alrighty, look at that. Who is this?
Hey,
Oh, I remember him.
thanks for helping me back in that cave. You got a real knack for curative work.
You're welcome, my man. You're welcome. Okay. I got stuff to sell and stuff to do.
Almost lost a finger in the cannery today.
I know how you feel.
So this is that schizophrenic dude. Go into the cantina, maybe do some sales. What's up?
Town's been humming with power. Somebody must have been down in the old plant.
Alrighty. I will have a drink,
Coming
please.
right up.
Alrighty, got 25% discount. Okay. Oops. Oops. Okay, so we will sell some of these. Sell. And you know what? We will sell 16. Yeah, that should do. So, gotta find something else I got a lot of. I'm gonna keep those because. So 20 of those, so that's, let's see. What is this? Weapon parts. So those don't have any weight to them. This doesn't have any weight to it. Okay, so let's go here. And we will sell some items. This is shot cannon. I want to keep that. So sell this for now. Okay. I guess I have 2 of these. Bolter pistol. This one's 63% and 100%. So we'll sell this one. Toss ball blocker. I'll sell you 2. I'll keep that. I'll sell this for now. I don't think I need it that bad. So, get rid of this. And we'll sell this too. Awesome. Wish it would let me set it up so that I can sell the most weighted items. Oh, I think there is a setting I can do. Let me see. Apparel equipped. Let's just do this real quick. Good enough. Okie dokie. audio, controls, gameplay, show player helmet, show companion helmet. Oh, is I'm looking for show base item stats. I just found the game enhanced by character's individual skills. Check this to see the stats of an item without the influence of your character skills. I want to turn that off. That's what I want to do. Show floating damage text. Yes. Show response while listening. Yep, I'd like to see that. HUD visibility. Let's see. Time to fade. We'll turn this on for now. Combat only. Area names. Boom. Level up reminder. Good enough. Okay. Okay, I see. Some of these are taking off some weight too.
You try. Coming right up.
Okay. Just gotta sell some more things and we will be golden. Whoops. Movement speed, no. Companion ability cooldown, minus 50%. I don't think I need this one as bad, so we'll sell all of those real quick. Cool. I think that's good for right now. I think I can get around with what I got, so. Let's go collect the last of those dues and we should be good. So they came here a few minutes ago and they were trying to take my little beautiful dog, and she, I guess, didn't want to go. She was like, "No, I like hanging out here with my man Alkin, hanging on the floor. She just sleep with her eyes closed. She looks so peaceful on the floor right there." She's such a sweet dog. I love her so much. Okay, cool. Okay, there he is. He's this direction. Okie dokie. Is there anything here I can take? Or not? Okay, whatever. Yep, he's down here. I remember this guy. I think he's a bit of a weirdo too, if I remember correctly.
When I...
Thank the law. I've been requisitioning backup for months. Guess the boss finally came to his senses. You ever swung a truncheon? Let me see your rifling stance. I want to make sure you're up to snuff.
Silas.
I told Silas I'd pay my dues if he agreed to join the resistance. Guess this means he's finally heard the calling. I'm talking about mechanical soldier. Cold, heartless automatons made of iron and lies.
I don't know what you're talking about. Oh yeah, gotta watch out for those mechanicals.
That's right. That's what I've been saying. We gotta square our shoulders and stand ever vigilant. Auto-mechanicals. Creatures forged in the fires of malevolence. I seen them over by the old power plant. Clattering about, firing at the birds, orchestrating their uprising. When the swarms of mechanicals come clanging on over that hill, where will you be? Cowering beneath your cot? Or standing, shoulder to shoulder with the resistance?
If your resistance needs another gun, I am for hire.
I've been gathering up a war chest over the years. Some tuna cans, mostly, some Spacer's chaw, a few bit carts. I'll reward you for your aid.
Proper armies pay enlistment fees.
Enlistment fees? Yeah, I suppose. Wouldn't want to give the resistance a bad name.
What do you need
They
done?
have sent a scout, prowling around the junkyard just behind our beloved town. This scout must not be permitted to return to its base of operations. Cross it off, then report back.
Okay. Give me some pointers.
Mechanical's got a weak spot in their midsections. I think the technical term is, the blue glowy square thing.
Okay, let's see.
Go on.
Else I can ask you. What do you have against mechanicals?
You ever seen the way a mechanical just stands there? Just looking at you, scanning you with its murderous oculars.
It is pretty creepy.
Mechanicals have been programmed to eliminate the human race. They've been programmed to replace us. First, they will rob us of our jobs.
Yeah, I think I'm good. And use the workbench. Okay. Ooh, look at that. Let's see. Let's see if I can put some mods in this bad boy. So that'll make it more powerful. Damage per minute, rounds per minute. Ooh, okay. So ranged weapon mod. Magazine increases the amount of ammunition the weapon's magazine carries. I do like this gun. Okay. Range weapon mod. Magazine change weapon. Blah blah. Mag 2 power. Damage type plasma. Ooh, does that turn into plasma? It does. Interesting. So for the time being, okay, so we put some sights on this bad boy. Current sight mod, extendo sight, gyro sight. I'm good with that. So the assault rifle, extendo sight. So that'll put. So this is modification using internal gyroscope to dampen movement, allow more accurate shots. Increases the power of the rounds fired, allowing them to travel greater distance. So 2 times scope, that also extends the weapon's maximum range. Yeah, you know, this seems pretty good for this weapon. Let's do that for now, and then... So I can switch this to plasma, that's pretty useful actually. And I think that's good for now, I think that's... Mr. Power. Yeah, I think that's good for now. Okay, that's different. Okay, where is that mechanical I got to take out? Okay, die robots. Set active. And it is... Okay, so I gotta go over there. Cool. Well, I'll take him out, don't worry.
Aw, he ain't no threat. Bet I could fix him up smart. Here we go! Everyone all right?
Alright, killed it. Probably shouldn't have done that, but okay. He's probably just a little bit crazy. Well, should come out of his pocket, not mine. Okay, cool. Look at that. Take this heavy ammo. Okay. Nico pads. Alright, cool. Look at that. Got everything I need. Yeah, I feel that I wouldn't necessarily shouldn't have killed that, because it didn't necessarily try to kill me, so... Okay, pick up mag. A bopper. Combat drone dead. Cool, cool. So let's go and head back this way then, I guess. There he is. Even though you can't see him yet. He'll pop up in just a moment. Don't worry guys. There he is. Right? There he is. There you are.
Never seen the Vale lit up like this before.
You won't have to worry about that scout anymore.
You beat that scout to scrap with its own legs? Pulled its optic cables out its head case? Actually, don't tell me. Rather use my imagination.
All right.
You're a passing fair soldier, I will confess. But you are one, and the enemy is legion. What you need is an equalizer, a weapon to strike fear in their cold, mechanical hearts. Cantina, lavatory, behind one of the toilets. That's where I've kept it hidden all these years.
Oh, so you hit your secret weapon in the bathroom, huh?
Sharp, ain't it? The lavatory is the very last place a mechanical has need to enter.
Alright, if you say so.
On the double, soldier.
Well, let's go grab it then. Hopefully it's something worthwhile. So that is in here. Right, so journal, die robot, find Ludwig's secret weapon. Ludwig revealed that he's tucked away a secret weapon in Edgewater. Okay, so it is Edgewater. Alright, go into the town. Actually, we will run around and give that dude... Actually, no, we'll do it when we're going back to my ship. Okie dokie. Let's go find this toilet.
Something got you down?
Oh. There you go here. And sesame. Never mind, I guess you're not. Took everything I could, right? Yep. I most certainly did. There's gotta be a toilet I can use. Looks like I might have to go in here. And there we go. Ludwig's bundle. Oh, there it is. That does not look like a weapon. Oh, nice. Alright, perk points available. So we will go ahead and put some points into... Let's see... Handguns, long guns, heavy weapons goes up to 50 each. Persuade, lie, and intimidate. So for the time being. You know what? We'll just go ahead and try to get this up. Do that, and that should be good. Time dilation location hits. You have unlocked location hit effects for tactical time dilation. Hanging enemies in different locations during TTD maims or cripples those body parts. Try different locations to see different effects. Hits to the chest produce different effects. Wait, hits to the chest produce different effects when using different weapons. Cool. Good to know. Alright, let's go ahead and put some perks down. Raise my carrying capacity. Yeah, I need to do that for now. 50 kilogram carrying capacity. Increase your maximum carrying capacity. That should go up to 140, I believe. Yep. Okay, cool. That will make a big difference. Okay. Picked up what he said. Did he give me what he... We gotta take it back to him or something? Curious Bono's Governor, latrine in Edgewater's Cantina. Note reads, if found, please return to Ludwig Miller at the landing pad. Thanks. Okay. Map. Let's go and fast travel there. Okie dokie. Hello, Mr. Ludwig.
Never seen the Veil lit up like this. Feast your eyes, soldier. This here is a genuine Spacer's Choice injury customizing unit, designed to deliver a lethal blast of electrical discharge. I call it the Hand of the Law.
The Hand
You ever
of
want to
the
see a
Law.
mechanical flailing around like a grounded fish? You stick a couple thousand volts in its guts. With compliments from old Ludwig.
How do I use this injury customizing unit exactly? Sounds like fun.
Fun? This ain't some quarterly performance review, soldier. Ours is a grave and sacred duty. Time's come for you to journey down into the black heart of the enemy's camp. I'm talking about the old geothermal plant. Unfortunately, the old plant lies outside my board-given jurisdiction. You'll need to get a passcode from the boss, Reed Thompson.
Already
I've
got
been
it?
after a passcode for years. Boss said no on account of my gross incompetence with all matters related to security. I need you to get us the brain of a mechanical. Well, not exactly a brain. Anatomically speaking, what we're looking for is a logic module.
You mean this logic module?
Bang up work, soldier. You're a credit to your uniform. Oh, that reminds me. Gotta look into getting us a uniform. So this is it, then. The key to humanity's victory over the mechanical hordes. I would reward you with the gratitude of the Resistance, but I'm guessing you want something tactile. So here's a couple bits for your trouble, and a little something to remember me by.
Oh, thank you, sir. Very nice of you. Very, very nice. Okay. Go ahead and run around in a big old circle. Say hello to my friend that interns bodies into the graveyard, and we'll head on to my ship. Say hello to Ada, or Ada, or ADA. What is up, brother?
Hey, Miss Parvati. Come for a visit?
Not today. Just helping this fella.
Lovely to see you about, Miss Parvati.
Things going all right, Silas?
Been keeping him careful and true, miss. Best to ask her yourself.
My dad's buried here. Silas watches over him when I can't leave the house. Oh. Well, thanks.
Something I can do for you? You run into any trouble? Reliable work from a freelancer. That's gonna take some getting used to. And I'll buy you a drink sometime. Suppose you've earned it. One good turn deserves another. Abernathy was sick? With the plague? That's disgusting. I shook hands with the guy. What? No. If I knew he was sick, I would have had him reported. I needed his fees because of his name. A, for Abernathy. He was at the top of my list, you see? Yeah? The colony ship? Are you talking about that old rumor? Some great big starship packed full of colonists what got lost in the Aether never to be found again? Ain't heard that one since I was but a stripling. Can't say it was terribly convincing far as rumors go. There a reason you asking? Hope's just a rumor, friend. Ancient rumor at that. Maybe you've been out in the sun too long. Why don't you head over to the cantina? Get yourself some zero-G brew. It's a brew that's good for what ails you. Look, I don't know what's got you caterwauling about Hope this and Colony that, but you need to stop, or there's gonna be trouble. Trouble's in the asking. Boy don't much care for folk running their mouths, spreading hoaxes and the like. Frankly, neither do I. Something I can do for you? Yeah? What about him? Well, yeah. It's what I'm contractually obligated to do. What's this about? Yeah. Funny thing, Eugene's body ain't where it's supposed to be. The night we were supposed to commend his body to the earth, I had his grave all dug up and ready, right? And so I thought, I'll just rest my eyes a bit. When I woke up, his body was gone. Spirited away. Vanished. The footprints nearby suggested that Eugene was stolen by marauders. Or he rose from the dead. Let me know if you find anything. Yeah?
Alrighty. Actually, there's one more quest I know I want to do. Okay. Do this one first, I guess. Okay. Alright, so I went ahead and finished up the quest where I got the book for Mr. Vicar Max over here. And we're going to go give him his book and see how he likes it. Should just take just a moment.
It's a fine new day in Edgewater. The cannery hums, streetlights and faces glow. I suppose this means the two of you were able to sort out the matter?
And the deserters have moved back, minus Adelaide.
Not unexpected. Take heart in the fact that you've saved the rest from idleness and marauders.
And I found out that she's been digging up corpses.
From our own graveyard, just outside the gates. And Silas had not even an inkling. What do they pay the man for?
He spends all day digging graves,
Oh.
Vicar. Sir. Sometimes he's got to sleep.
I get it now.
Yes, of course. My reaction was unreasonable.
I see. So that one body with the teeth, the gold teeth that were missing, he's like, oh, you know, I just slept for a little bit and I woke up, he was gone. Must have been the marauders. It turns out, I guess it was the deserters. I guess they took the body to make some more fresh soil, I guess you'd say. Is what she told me true? The soil's sour? And you can't raise crops? You don't find what Adelaide's doing objectionable?
I'd need to give it careful consideration before answering. If it does improve the soil, it would seem to be a benefit overall. Once the spark of life is fled, the mortal form is but unanimated matter, comprised of the same elements as the rest of the universe. We inter for the comfort of the living, not the benefit of the dead. While distasteful, I would judge Ms. McDevitt's actions beneficial to the greater good.
Some might be a bit upset at their dead friends and relatives being used as fertilizer.
Then I would counsel them to work through their emotions and assess the matter rationally. Animals are ruled by their hearts. Humans were gifted with intellect for a purpose.
How did you know I'm an
I've never seen you before, and there's been no paperwork indicating a transfer. Half the time it's wrong, but a new worker without paperwork? Unheard of. Also, you lack the distinctive worker gaze. Usually either a deadening behind the eyes, or in some rare cases, a wild-eyed frenzy, like a trapped animal.
I see.
Pretty universal here. Except for Ms. Holcomb, who for some reason doesn't seem to have much to say to me. Isn't that right?
It's just... there's more to it all than numbers. Sorry.
Maybe it's because you're so dismissive. Quite inappropriate for a vicar, isn't it?
Oh, nothing could be further from the truth. I'm simply bemoaning the level of spiritual awareness in this town.
Isn't it your job to raise that?
Yes, but there are few who hear me in this miserable place. I must double my efforts to elevate my flock. These are good, hard-working people here.
Hold on a minute. Did you just refer to this town as a miserable place?
Yes, and thank you for pointing it out. It is wrong of me to succumb to distress. This place could be so much more, and I will continue in my quest to make it so.
What a very well-spoken man. Very well-spoken, very, very strong in the head. Doesn't let himself get, how to put this? He doesn't let his emotions take over him too much, does he?
Wonderful. This is fantastic. Well worth all the sacrifices I... Wait. What the fuck is this? Is this French? I can't fucking read French.
What the hell?
It's a law-forsaken joke is what it is. French. Ha! I was so high and mighty, preaching to the yokels about following the plan, while fighting it at every turn.
Oh, wow, okay, so I guess he isn't as... That was a surprise to me. Wow. It's like, French, effing French. You've got to be kidding me. So let's see, you didn't want that book to keep others... You didn't want that book to keep others from reading it, you just wanted it for yourself. You're overreacting a bit, don't you think? The book seems a bit more important than you let on. Let's see. You wanted it for yourself.
Well, yes. But I assure you, it was not for personal gain, only for the greater good. I've spent my life searching for the keys to unlocking the secrets of the universal equation that underlies the plan. I had hoped this book held some of those answers. I became so desperate, I even got myself assigned to this plague-ridden backwater to find the damn thing. All the time and suffering I've spent. Wasted.
Alright, well, you are definitely here to help people, that's for sure. See, at least you still have your mission work here to give your life meaningful purpose. Why did you think the book held the secrets you were looking for? It has to be some kind of cosmic retribution, Plague-ridden backwater. What happened to all the crap you were about leading your flock? Speaking of plague-ridden backwaters, I should get going. Let's see. Yeah, at least you still have your thing to give you meaningful purpose, but let's see. Has to be some kind of cosmic retribution. So plague-ridden backwater. What happened to all that crap about leading your flock?
Please, those dolts? Nothing could be more excruciating than discussing the true nature of reality with people who have no interest beyond their next Aetherwave program. But that's neither here nor there. What I need to do now is to find a translator, obviously. But to do that, I'll first need to secure transport. You have a ship. Perhaps I could make myself of use to your crew.
This guy's cracking me up. He's talking about all high and mighty about his flock and stuff. He's like, I don't give a crap about my flock. I just wanted this book. And now he's like, hey man, hey, you got a ship, right? You could take me away from here, right? Yeah, I'll totally do some work for you. See, it could be a beneficial arrangement. You need a ride out of town. I wouldn't mind a ship hand. What's in it for me?
Free spiritual counseling, someone to watch your back, not to mention a grown-up in the party.
I'm 28.
Exactly. I'm pretty handy with a tossball stick, or any blunt instrument, really. I'm also a passable gun hand, if it comes to that. I can usually talk my way out of conflict, though. Oh, I'm fairly competent at hacking computers as well.
That is a surprise. Well, okay. Is that all part of your vicar? Spiritual counseling? Are you even a real vicar? Not sure I'm in the market for a hacking, brawling vicar. Maybe some other time. Let's see. Is that all part of your vicar training?
Well, understanding computers is, though I admit I took it further than most. And I was quite the 32nd back during my seminary days. Left many an opponent bleeding on the field.
Nice. Are you even a vicar? Because you aren't sounding very vicarly right now.
Of course. I'm a vicar who is dedicated to his calling. More dedicated than any other you'll find in this colony. I joined the OSI to help decipher the grand plan. But instead, I ended up the vicar in a prison due to ignorance and politics. Then I came here. Satisfied?
I don't really think you're being honest about that book.
It's the journal of one of the originators of the Philosopher's School of Thought, though it would be more than a century before it was perverted into that belief system. Philosophism's a false religion that stands in contradiction to almost everything we know to be true. They believe all is chaos, in stark contrast to OSI's belief in the plan. But most of that came later. Bokonu had some interesting theories about man's perception of reality that I thought could be applied to our attempts to decipher the plan.
I wouldn't know how you got that prison duty, my man.
Most laypeople are not aware of this, but we've not discovered any new insights into the plan for a long, long time. I had an idea that we should welcome the truth, no matter where we found it. I had the worse idea to share my thoughts with a superior.
Uh-oh.
And that's the long and short of it. So, what do you think?
Sounds good. Let's go.
Fantastic. I promise you won't regret this.
Edgewater's gonna miss you. Folk here always had good things to say about their vicar.
Thank you, Ms. Holcomb. I'll be glad for the change of scenery, and to leave this place behind. It is my esteemed pleasure to serve as your crew vicar, Captain.
Well, look at that. Look at that. Let's get you nice and up and running, Mr. Victor Max. Let's see, Pravati. Okay, cool. Ooh, look at this. Okay, so we'll keep that on her for now. Okay, so he's got himself a shotgun and a stick. Cool. Awesome, awesome. Stomaton. Oh! Ooh, that is way stronger. Wow. Okay, so damage 90, damage 48, 103, and 95. You know what? Yeah, we'll just keep him equipped with that for now. Okay, look at this. Dialogue skills +5. We'll keep that the way it is, and we will give you a helmet. Awesome. So that gives you 5 tech skills, and so 5 tech skills. Cool. Awesome. Alright, buddy. Look at that. Got ourselves a brand spanking new companion. Anything you can steal from your desk? Well, that is a nice change, Mr. Vicar Max. Alrighty. I'm going to save right here, and I'm going to call that the end of this portion. And hope you liked it. Hope you enjoyed this very eye-opening chat we have with the nice Vicar Max here. Anyways, please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think. Let me know about your playthrough. Alright, catch you on the next one. See you later.